Hey everyone, welcome to Metal Customs. It was requested that I do a video on how to do some buffing on this clear coat. This is our little 95 Mustang convertible project. We've done laid the paint. We water sanded it out on up to 2000, cleaned it, and then clear coated it. Well, I had some runs in the clear coat, so what I did, started with some 1000, sanded them out, then I went back and water sanded all of this with 2000 grit sandpaper using a block. So that is where we are at right now. So what we need to do is get this buffed out, and that way she'll be slick and she'll be shiny. So basically, what I'm going to do is show you how to take this and make it look like this. And here's everything that I'm using to make all this happen. First off, I've got some 70% clear alcohol, the cheap stuff, and I'm going to use it to get all my surface cleaned up, because you don't want no dirt or grime or anything on there when you go to buff it. Have you a nice clean rag available. And for the buffing, I have some cheap off-brand Ultra Steel. But anyway, it's a good buffer. I'm running on speed number 3. And this is what they call a soft start. Takes a few minutes to get up to RPM, that way you ain't slinging as much all over the place. Good buffer. Make sure you hold on to it and don't let it get away from you. And watch your corners. I'll show you that when we're buffing. Now what we're going to use, like I say, I like the 3M products, and this is just what I have. This first one here is just basic rubbing compound. And it comes, of course, the top is white, so you use the white pad. And then the second step would be this machine polish. Of course, it has its own pad with it. And then final is the ultrafine machine polish. Now this really gets it down there slick, and you have a pad with that. So, what we're going to do is the top of this fender, because it's in a decent light where y'all can see it. Get some alcohol on my rag. And this is very important, y'all. Have this thing clean. You don't want anything on there when you buff it. Especially like, dirt or anything like that. All you're going to be doing is grinding it into the paint and ruining your finish. So, like I say, take the time to clean it really well. And if you're in a really dusty environment or what have you, like you're doing this outside, maybe keep a tack cloth with you and hit it with that tack cloth. Alright, that right there looks pretty clean. Of course, I'm inside the shop, so it's fairly clean enough in here. I ain't got to worry about it. That should do the trick. Let me give that a little bit of time to dissipate, and then we'll get to buffing this top of this fender out. Alright, that's nice and dry. So we're going to grab our first step here, our rubbing compound. And I'll shake it up a little bit. Say, be generous, but don't be too generous and waste, because this stuff is not cheap. And now, guys, this is the way that I do it. I'm sure everybody got a different way of doing things, but like I say, this is just the way that I do it. Smear all over there. Now, hit the button and let her go. point is where I slow down. When I get to my edges, I make sure that it's spinning away from the edge. If not, you will knock your clear and your paint right off of your project. All right. So grab your clean rag here. Get everything wiped down. This will give you a good idea of where you're at and where you need to do a little bit more. So I run over that once, and I'm just going to take my time and take a good look at it, see what I think. I got some around here. Need to get some more, need to get this edge a little bit better. The rest of it's not too bad. So let's grab it a little more, now that we know where we need to hit it. Let's hit them spots that we didn't get good the first time. Get the cord out from underneath my feet. Grab your rag again. Alright, I think I got all them spots that time. I'm going to bring y'all in closer so you can really see what that first stage has done. Yeah, the first stage made a big difference on that. That rubbing compound really does a lot of cutting, so you got to watch it and don't stay on there too long or you'll burn your paint up. Alright, now we'll go to our second stage. Pull your pad off. This one here is Velcro, and that's just handy dandy. So now we'll grab our second step, that's our machine polish. Basically the same thing. You just smear all over the place. Once again, I'll wipe her down. And as you can see, each time that I do this with the different steps, this thing gets to be deeper and richer looking. There's a closer view of it. Yeah, not too shabby. And then finally, change our pad out and grab our ultrafine machine polish. And like I say, it does not take a ton to get it done. And that has the final polish. Grab it right here. Flip it to the clean side. Right, and that was our final step. Let me bring you in closer for that. Now that is shiny. That looks really, really nice. I got lucky on that one. I didn't burn no edges or anything. And hey, sometimes that happens. That's why when you're doing a project like this, make sure you got some leftover paint to touch up some bad spots, like some spots I had on the other side and burnt through, and some clear, you know, so you can take care of that. But for the most part, that is how I buff out my new clear coat when I paint it. And all in all, yeah, that looks really pretty slick, pretty slick. It feels slick too. Now, only thing else that this will get, once the whole car is done, I'll take it over, wash it really good, and wipe her down again, because I got well water and these spikes on it. So I got to wipe it down, and probably, as soon as this paint has a good time span to cure and stuff, I'll get a nice coat of wax on it, and this thing should shine like a new penny. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that video and you learned a little something about buffing out your new paint. And actually, if you got some old paint that you want to bring back to life, this is a good idea as well. A lot of times, see some cars that are faded, they're just looking a little on the crappy side. Someone will take the time or hire somebody to take the time to buff it out, and man, it looks like new money again. Well, again, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. If you would, throw me down some comments if you're able. Hit us up on Patreon. And if you would, please like, share, and subscribe. Again, thank y'all, and until the next one, I hope that y'all have a fantastic day.